Hey y'all, this is Ginginese, coach of the Texas Tornadus, here with week 2 of the PAC YouTube Draft League. This week we're taking on DJS and the Tentacruel Pirates. This is my first time battling DJS. We're both 1-0 this season, so I'm very excited for the battle. They have a pretty balanced team with a good mix of strong threats like Great Tusk and Gengar, with some strong defensive threats like Screamtail and Dondozo, and their Terra captains are Iron Thorns, Wo-Chien, and Oricorio Ghost form. So let me go ahead and show you what I'm bringing for this battle. First off is Daggertooth, our banded Chien-Pao. Most of his team needs to be max defense just to be 2-hit KO'd by Chien-Pao, and if we can wear down some threats, then we can just choose either Crunch or Ice Spinner and finish off the game. I Love Lamp, our booster Iron Moth, is very similar to the set that I had last week. It's going to be Terra Poison. After we get one Flame Charge, we should be faster than their whole team, and with Terra Poison, Sludge Wave, plus Energy Bell and Psychic as coverage, we should OHKO everybody with some hazards up. Shandy Socks, our Air Balloon Sandy Shocks. This is likely our lead. It forces a move from Great Tusk before they can KO me with a ground move, and allows us to either get up spikes or pivot around. For the first time this season, we're bringing Bibbidi-Lel, our Rocky Helmet Bronzong. This is almost max defense with Trick Room. The Trick Room is to stop a potential sweep from Iron Thorns if it sets up with Dragon Dances, and then we've got 3 coverage moves that can do a decent amount of damage if we just need to throw something off. B52, our Rocky Helmet Bombardier. This was our MVP last week. This week has a pretty wild EV spread to live some very specific interactions, just so that I can be a little more gung-ho with the rest of my team. And finally, also a first-timer, the Gas, our Leftovers Bramblegast. This is purely a Dondozo counter, but it also has some good staying power against a lot of the physical power that my opponent has. So even if Dondozo doesn't come, it can still hang around and be annoying. But I'll cut until we get into the battle. All right, here we are for our battle. Let's see what he brought. Exactly what I thought. Perfect. So we have Tusk. We have Wo-Chien. We have Cyclizar. We have Gengar. We have Screamtail. And we have Dondozo. Actually, not exactly what I thought. I was really worried about Iron Thorns, and not as worried about Gengar. Gengar, if it's like Choice Scarf, does present a bit of a problem for me, but not too much. Okay, but either way, my lead is still Sandy Shocks. I think a lot of this game is going to be positioning myself properly, and just figuring out like what everything is. If I can get information, I'm in a good spot. So let's see. Wo-Chien is the only thing that can Terra. My prediction is probably like Terra Fairy or Terra Fighting. My Bramblegast is the Dondozo counter, so I have to keep it alive for that. And Bronzong does not actually have as much of a use here as I thought, because the Iron Thorns isn't here. But good luck, have fun to my opponent. Let's see what they lead. And again, try to figure out as much information as possible about their sets, because they have quite a bit of variants that they can have here. So Cyclizar, I mean, my Earth Power does a ton. I think this is probably your spinner. You don't have a ground immunity, and if you switch in Wo-Chien, I can switch out. So I'm just going to go ahead and Earth Power here. Knockoff? Okay, how much is this doing? Oh, like very, very little. That did, what, is that 47 or 37? Oh, and I didn't do very much at all. So that did 37 to me, so knockoff doing 37 means it's probably no attack. Yeah, it looks like no attack investment. It might be like Jolly. But I did so little. Is that like max HP Assault Vest? That might be max Spadef. Not max Spadef, but got quite a bit of Spadef investment. Let's see. I kind of want to just Earth Power again. I don't really need this for anything because Bramblegast is my counter. Okay, so U-turn, that did a little bit more. That was, what, like 35 or something? Okay, so it's not very invested at all in attack. And here's the snail, as I thought. Let's see how much damage we are doing here. It's not going to do, like, anything. Okay. So we can Volt Switch here. And it is leftovers. That is good to know. You know, now that my thing is gone, I kind of want to get up spikes here. Does that feel? No, there's no reason to throw this away just yet. So let's throw out my Bombardier and see if we can find out something about your set here. Okay. Leaf Seed, okay. So we know Cyclozar had Knock and Turn, and we know that Wo-Chan has Leech. That was very much expected. I'm going to go ahead and knock off here, because very likely we're kind of at a stalemate. I don't think it can do very much to me, I can't do very much to it, but I do want to get rid of these leftovers. So I'm going to knock. Okay, what are you switching into? Because we get a decent hit on something. Scream, is that Scream Tail? It is Scream Tail. How much is our knockoff doing? Not very much. Kebia Berry. Okay. Well, no item now. Knockoff did close to 25, so it might not be... That's interesting. It might have a little more defense investment than I thought. I will get up rocks and then U-turn. Actually, I think I'm just going to straight U-turn because... Thunderwave! Interesting. Okay. Scream has T-Wave. And we U-turn out. Nice crit. Okay. Actually, my Chien-Pao. I mean, Crunch? What is your Crunch switching? Wo-Chan? It's not a good one. Yeah, I'm just going to go for this. Honestly, Ice Spinner I think is a better... Well... Okay, so... I feel like I have a better switch for Dozo than I do... Yeah, I have a better switch for Dondozo than I do for Wo-Chan, so I'm going to Ice Spinner. What are we smacking? I have no idea what that is. That is the Dozo. So, to Dondozo, we do... Wow, like, no type of damage, and it's leftovers. Chien-Pao. That does look like max Fizz Def, which is good, So we can go into Bramblegast. We're getting some good information here. This is no item anymore on the Scream Tail. Liquidation does 27. Yeah, that looks like maybe no investment, and it is lefties. Wo-Chan is also lefties. Okay. I would love to make a play here. I think that you go into Wo-Chan. Yeah, I think you go into Wo-Chan, so I'm going to go into my bird. Let's see. Yes, okay. What do you switch into? Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. So now that I am paralyzed, I think this is a good chance to try to get up some rocks. Because I feel like this is going to be a very switch-heavy battle. Okay, just a hard switch. Is this back into Scream? Yep. I know, I definitely should have U-turned there, but that's okay. We get up the rocks, perfect. We'll try to U-turn out. Hopefully the paralysis doesn't screw us over. Dazzling Gleam, how much is this doing? That was what? 60? Probably no investment. Okay, so we got up rocks. We turned out. Scream has Dazzle. We can't do that forever, unfortunately, but let's see, hold on. My Bronzong. Gyro Ball could potentially kill here. Let's try it. I mean, Gyro does a good bit to pretty much everything because we're so slow. Oh, Gyro definitely kills here, actually. Wish? Okay, Wish, but I think we get the kill. Gyro, and let's go. Okay, so Screamtail is gone. Bronzong, in its first game of the season, takes a kill. So now, on this next turn, they get the Wish. So you can bring in really whatever you want. I would guess the Gengar comes out. Dragon Force, really? Interesting. Probably to Rapid Spin away those hazards. It's not... Yeah, it looks like it's probably Assault Vest because it did not... it did take that. So, I mean, Body Press... Let's see how defensive you are. Because, yeah, Rapid Spin, that's totally fine. We knew that. That's most of it set already. You take some Rocky Helmet damage. Do we get the KO with Body Press? You have to be pretty defensive vested. Let's go! Bronzong gets 2 kills, and that Wish is gone now. So there's no rocks, which is fine. But Cyclizar and Screamtail are both down. There's only Tusk, Gengar, Wo-Chien, and Dondozo. So here's the Gengar, which is what I thought was coming out before. A Shadow Ball does not KO me. What if your Life Orb? Life Orb Shadow Ball would kill. But do we need Bronzong for anything else? I think I would like to keep it for Wo-Chien, actually. Let's see. Shocks. Can Shocks live anything? I still have a little bit of time. 92. It can't live if it's Life Orb, but if it's not Life Orb, Shocks can potentially live. So I think we should be able to get some decent info from this hit. I would have loved the spikes to stay or to go up, but I don't think that we can reliably make another switch into Gengar right now. Here's the Shadow Ball. Do we see Life Orb? It doesn't kill, and we don't see Life Orb. Okay, so I would guess that it is Choice Scarf. Which is great, because we can just let this go down. I'll try to get up a spike. Okay, that's totally fine. So Gengar is Shadow Ball and Scarf question mark. So if it is Scarf, here's the thing. My Iron Moth. Okay. Okay. Terra. So Wo-Chien has not Terra'd yet, so I'm nervous about that. What about Bombirdier? Shadow Ball does absolutely nothing. So it has to be a max roll twice to 2-hit KO. I think. Yes. So do we want up Rocks again? Or do we want to just... I think Knock is actually better. Because we either get the Dondozo's leftovers, the Wo-Chien's leftovers, Tusk. I mean, Tusk might be... Let's actually just Brave Bird. Because... Oh, it's not... Okay. Well, we still didn't die, but we know it's not Scarf. It might be Boots. Okay, that's great to know, though. So Gengar is not Scarf. It had Sludge. Okay. With it not being Scarf, I think we go for the sweep here. I don't know. It might be Focus Sash, actually. Focus Sash makes a lot of sense. So into my Iron Moth. I'm gonna Flame Charge. I know it has Psychic, that's totally fine. It does not... Really? Oh my god, okay, it needed that. Psychic is... Wow. Wow, even with the crit, Psychic is a... That sucks so much. Wow. Okay. Can I think I just lose now, unfortunately. That is such a bummer. Yeah, this is probably just Sash. Yep. Alright. Destiny Bug. Okay. That's fine. I'll go into Bramble and just see, but my goodness, man, that crit hurts. Yeah, I'm not going to do the calc right now, but Expert Belt, I think, doesn't even have that great a chance. This will kill me. That's whatever. Another crit. My goodness. No, I Flame Charge there, and then break the Sash. I Flame Charge, I break the Sash. I am faster. I can Terra, and then who knows what happens after that, but... Okay, so assuming that we kill this, what is our play? I think we have to Crunch to bring in the Wo-Chen. And then maybe we can do something there. That's just such a bummer. Okay, how do we pull this out? So, Tusk. We didn't see a booster. So we have to switch to Bronzong, unfortunately. Bronzong... I mean, Bronzong eats a knockoff. What do we see here? Close combat. Yeah, didn't do very much, as expected. Defense drops. Hurt by the Rocky Helmet, great. I don't think that you stay in here. You might, because if you... Because I can't beat Wo-Chen and Dondozo with Qianpao. I need one of them to go down to this, so... I wonder if I'm just gonna Grass Knot. Yeah. Please go Dozo. No. Oh, yeah, that might be game, unfortunately. Wo-Chen. Yeah, I didn't do anything. My Qianpao, if it's max defense, doesn't even kill with Ice Spinner. I will switch. Just because I need to do something, but... Oh, that's such a bummer. Yeah, I think there was a better way to handle that, right? Like, I could have gone into Qianpao sooner to crunch. Let's see if I at least get this right. Are you Terra fighting body press? Terra water. That's pretty cool. Pulse. Yeah, that's not going to do anything, but there's not really anything that I can do here now. I can go for Crunch, but I need a defense drop. Yeah, and there's the body press. So, Wo-Chen will, in all likelihood, get the final kills here. Yeah, with Terra Water, I just want to see my Iron Moth. So with Crunch, my Chien-Pao did, looks like probably max defense, right? So my Iron Moth, if I had gone for Terra Poison Sludge Wave, does like 70%, and then I'm in a good spot to take it out with anything else. So maybe I'll Trick Room just because gotta show off the tech, I guess. Just not how I wanted it to go. You know, we lose 3-0, so our differential on the season, we're going to be 1-1, and our differential is 0. Would have loved to see how that game plays out without the crit, because I think that there was a pretty good chance. Yeah, just disappointing for it to end that way, but it is what it is. GG's to DJS, and good luck to him on the rest of the season.